Hello YouTube, this is the Dbtgamer Show, episode 139, part 2. Today reviewing Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time for the Nintendo DS and Nintendo Wii. Now if you haven't watched part 1 yet, I talked about story, graphics, multiplayer, controls, music, gameplay, and some of the good smarts game. So if you haven't watched part 1 yet, go back and watch it so you can keep up what I'm saying. Now I'm going to talk about a few more things, then I'm going to go into my complaints. One of the things that I really liked about this game was all the different type of characters you could build when you started up the game. Let me just talk about them for a little bit. Probably my favourite character to build at the start of the game is the race called the Claret. Now the reason why I like the Claret so much is that they're very good with swords. And I really like the sword weapons in these sort of games. And they're also well balanced in their stats. So most time I play this game, I always pick a Claret. Now when it comes to my second favourite character, it would have to be the Skeeks. The Skeeks are a very good race of party members. One of their skills that no other race of characters can do is the double jump. So they are very good at jumping. There are other two races in the game, but I don't tend to use them that much. The other two races are the Yerks and the Lilies. The Yerks are very good at casting magic, and the Lilies, well, they're quite good with hammers and spears, but that's pretty much it. So I really liked the idea that you could customise and build your own character when you were playing the when you first started up the game. So that was good. Throughout the game, when you kill enemies, you can also get one of my most favourite items in the entire game, called a scratch card. Now, the scratch cards give your character a small bonus for a certain amount of time. One of the best scratch cards that I tend to use a lot is the scratch card that lets you double jump without being a Skeek. That name is pretty hard to pronounce, so I'm very sorry if I pronounced it wrong. But one of my favourite scratch cards is the double jump scratch card, because it lets you use a double jump without being that certain class of party member. It really helps when you make your way around the dungeons. There are other scratch cards in the game besides the double jump scratch card, but the double jump scratch card seems to be the most common one. So I really like the scratch cards in this game. And that's pretty much all I can say about the game, YouTube. So now I'm going to go on to my complaints. Okay. Now my complaints about Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time on the DS and on the Wii. Now, I have no complaints for the DS version. The DS version is perfect in every way possible, I think. But the Wii version is very, very inferior to the DS version. Now, one of the main reasons why I bought the Wii version was so I could plug a second controller in and play two-player with my friends without having to use Wi-Fi and without them having to get the game. One of the major things that Square Enix screwed up on this game, as far as the Wii version is concerned, not letting you use multiplayer on the Wii version with two controllers, you know, it just didn't make sense. Why would you not let you use two controllers for multiplayer and just make it Wi-Fi only? So that was my first complaint with the Wii version. My second complaint with the Wii version, and this is probably the biggest complaint with the Wii version, the controls on the Wii version, compared to the DS version, they're terrible. But other than that, the Wii version is okay. Now, if you're going to buy Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time, my suggestion is buy the DS version because the game is so much better. The Wii version, I suppose you could rent it, but if you're going to buy this game, I'd definitely go for the DS version. Now my ratings for the Wii version are 4 out of 5. My rating for the DS version, a 4.5. So, DS version is very good, but Wii version is average at best. Wii, 4 out of 5. DS, 4.5 out of 5. Now, my next review, YouTube, will be Worms Open Warfare 2 for the Nintendo DS. So, I'll see you next time. Bye!